there is light. Without looking its reflection on an object, you can't see. Light you can't see unless it reflects on some object. Maybe persons, maybe mountains, maybe animals, then you see light. Otherwise, likewise, this consciousness, how you become different. See, there is calm ocean, ocean is calm, no waves. It has potentiality of waves are within the ocean. It's a calm ocean. When the wave rises, it finds itself that she is separate from the ocean. Why? Name or so consciousness, how you separate yourself from consciousness. How you separate yourself, consciousness, and gather here to return to consciousness. What's the difficulty? Let us explain. The consciousness, when it reflects within the consciousness, it will shine as consciousness itself. There arises the notion, consciousness reflecting into the consciousness and shining as consciousness. There arises notion, I am. You are separated from consciousness which has no name and no form. The notion I am instantly creates this manifestation. To begin with earth, water, fire, air, ether, and then objects. We see differences. We see difference, and we see the difference because of names and forms. The consciousness is reflecting is on the objects that it has created with the notion I am. Whole manifestation with everything, with creator up to the blade of grass, everything that I am has created. When there are clouds in the space, how the space is disturbed. With the movement of the cloud, the space is not disturbed. So likewise, this consciousness, which has no name and no form, is not disturbed by so many people, by otherness. This I am looks like the otherness is created in the forms of waves and ripples and eddies, so many things. Truly seeing, there is no difference between anybody and the consciousness. Wise man, howsoever may be wise, he is ignorant if he does not find that he is consciousness, he is emptiness, he is self, he is absolute Brahman. He is termed as ignorance. This is ignorance, and this is superimposition, is a notion that has been created Actually, nothing is out of consciousness. Nothing is out of absoluteness. This is imagination that you conceive that you are separate from your own self. How can it be possible? Where did you get this notion, I am separate, and then get into never-ending suffering? Then you create your own cycle of birth and death and never-ending suffering. This notion also does not exist. This also does not exist. This universe has never been created. There are no forms and there are no names. This is your own creation. When you are quiet, you don't see the manifestation. And you say, I am happy. This happiness is your own nature. You are that. So, how you become entangled with I am not consciousness, I am separate. Where did you borrow this concept of separateness and suffering? Once you rid yourself of this notion of separation, you are free here and now. You are not to wait. You are not to wait for time, and there is no time also here. When you make up your mind, you have to only return back to your own status before this trouble created by your own self, you see. So, if you see the very source of the emergence of I am notion, you will instantly see who you are. So go back to the original notion that rose from the nameless and formless, calm, waveless ocean. Go back. Return at the source of I am. What do you see? You will return to your own original, eternal state. That's all you have to do. Why hang on to suffering? This is in your own hand. As you made a choice to separate, you can now make a choice to remove this separation. This separation can be removed as soon as you decide to return home. It doesn't need any practice, any time, any tradition, any teaching. This is your own personal endeavor to cross this ocean, endless ocean called ghost of samsara. The child sees a ghost in the room, actually ghost does not exist. this ghost also does not exist. Your own creation, fear. Look unto your own self. Look unto your own self and be happy and peaceful and eternal and deathless. But you don't see it. As you don't see light, unless you see an object, you don't see light. Like this consciousness, only when it reflects on your own notion of separation, then only you can. You cannot see the consciousness, you cannot see the light, unless there is an object. As in the crystal, you see the reflected image in the crystal, it looks very dear. Very dear. In the mirror, you see your face, very dear. In the mirror, you look your face, very dear. But if the mirror is placed in front of the mirror, what is seen there? Mirror in front of the mirror. What do you see? Reflection of the one mirror, the same reflection from the other mirror. This is consciousness. When you look mirror consciousness unto the consciousness, it shines only as consciousness and nothing else. So from the beginning you are free. Just for your own pleasure, for your own game, you have created all this manifestation and you forgot. In the game you forgot and start suffering. This was your own creation. You created it to play. You can't stay alone. This was boredom. So you created all these things yourself. See? You forgot it and became miserable. Child goes on the beach, on the sand, he plays on the sand, he makes houses, and makes gardens. Children among children, you may have played on the beaches, you see. And then they put food also all on sand. And they get so much lost and attached to that, they don't like to return home. When the mother tells, it's now dark, let's go back home. And what the children do? They have been very happy with their own houses, with their own gardens and kitchen and food preparing and inviting friends also. Mother says we are getting late, and with the same child destroys with his foot everything that is constructed. And he is happy. With this destruction, he is as happy as he was with the construction of the houses. Only reminder is necessary. The mother reminded, getting late, let us come home. And the child enjoyed the same happiness, destroying all it had made. Same player, more player. Come on, let's go. Like this, you see, you will be very happy. Never would you have seen peace. When you remove all this notion of separation, you will become one with absolute fullness, perfection, fulfillment. In limitlessness, what is there that you need? You are perfect, you are full. emperor of emperors. You are full, you can't have any desire to acquire this apartment and that. You know all the land belongs to you. So how simple it is, the sage, to know your own self, to return to your own consciousness, to be at peace is the happiest event that a man can do in the world. Because you have not to go anywhere else. You have not to do anything to return to your own self-nature. Easiest of all, it is said, it is most easy. You have not to do anything. Not even to give rise to any thought. To that extent, you have not to exert no effort, even to think. You see, other things you have to think and then you have to put yourself into that business and then do, and then get lost in that. But here, you try, when you do not give rise even to thought, even that is too much. Even to twinkle your eye, even that is not needed. It's too much effort for you. Even to twinkle an eye, even to breathe is too much effort. In between the breaths, you will find your own nature. There cannot be anything else more easier than to be at peace, than to get disturbed. For disturbance, you have to get so many things in front of you, digging from the past, and then only you suffer. You see. Bringing so many things in front of you, and you disturb your peace. But here you have not to do anything, you may try. Just don't think. And tell me if you suffer. Oh, how much is it? Without doing anything, you are happy. But with doing anything, that brings you hell. Anything you bring in this peace, it brings hell. First of all, it brought the manifestation. With a single thought, it brought total manifestation with the beginning not known, millions of years, and will continue millions of years in future. That much you have created by only creating just this notion that I, that's all. If you don't address yourself as I, let us see what happens. Anybody, if you try, don't address, don't give rise to this ripple, I, this notion, I. Look, before the rise of this notion, tell me, how do you suffer? Who is suffering? Who are you? Could there be anything easier than this? Even just to eat, you have to go to restaurant and then wait there and call and see the menus and call the waiter and then waste time. Here, wherever you are, just spend only 2 seconds. They say, how much time is needed to find this peace? How much time? What it is? Who were you and what you have become? Total manifestation. For instance, you see, pick up a mustard seed in your hand, mustard seed. Do you understand mustard seed? Or any rice seed? Or any any simulene seed or any seed. Pick up that seed. Smallest atom is a seed, no? Mustard seed is all here. Or some other seed, minute seed. So take that seed, divide it into two, and take you to your own self by this simile. Divide it into two, take this half part of divide it, then subdivide it into 1000 parts again. You have seen mustard seed, or may I show you mustard? Have you seen all of you mustard seed? No? Bring more mustard seed. just in the kitchen. So that you will understand what you have to concentrate upon. So subtle. So subtle. One only. I got sure. This is it. This is the mustard seed. You see, can you see it? You see, this is the mustard seed. This, have you seen? And this is the mustard seed. Okay, keep it in your hand. Divide it into half. Yes. Divide it into half. Take half of it, subdivide it into 1000 parts. Take one of the 1000 parts, subdivide it into 1,000,000 parts. 1,000,000 parts of this. Then one of 10,000, 10,000th, 1,000,000 times. Because you can't, nothing will disappear. There may be something, some particle. Nothing can be destroyed in this world. Further divide it 1,000,000 times. If this concept comes, if you have done it, even by imagination, concentrate on that. If you want to do anything. If you want to do practice, concentrate on that. 1,000,000th part of the mustard seed. Concentrate on that and tell me, what do you see? Where is the seer? And where is the seed? So much subtle is your source. From where emerges this I and then the manifestation? It becomes a seed. Within the seed, there is a whole tree, sprout in the tree, in the seed, sprout, tree with the same fruits and the seed. This is the emergence from nothingness. See. How can you see yourself unless you have a concept of emptiness? How you can see anything? Tell me. Even your own body, how can you see unless you see the background of emptiness? You can't see. And that you are yourself. So here, there is no chance of your mind thinking anything. You can't even think what you are. Therefore, give up this process of thinking. Because you think, you are in this trouble. in this problem because of thinking. So give up this thinking and see. Give it a try anytime you like.